Hello, welcome to another episode of Mahjong Reviewing. It is very early in the morning for me over here as I've just woken up and I'm drinking some coffee, but hopefully it doesn't affect my judgment of these hands. So, let's look at this game from a Reddit user. You are the first dealer, so yeah, good toss. So your tosses, one is Dora. Tosses would be the north, and then the nine, and then the red probably. This one is your pair, so you should hold on to this. And this one is also extra because you have a 2-4, so you have 2-3-4. And let's go. Let's see. Oh, you drew a 3. Okay. Yeah, so right now, and you have two of the door pairs. So your two door pairs are now definitely going to be your pair, and you are never going to open this hand. So even if they throw a third one, you do not take it because you don't have a Yaku if you open your hand. What would be the best throw right now? Probably this one. And then hopefully you draw into another 3 or 5, and then you can get rid of this pair. Yeah, okay, so that works. Instead of tossing the 4, I would toss the 1 just because, you don't want to give the other players a tile to use. The 1, they can only use it if they have a 2-3 or, 2 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, good choice. You can, yep, break up your 1 circle pair. And then you got another pair. Very, very unfortunate, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yep, you're still on 4 pair. So there's two things you could have done. You could have tossed this pair because 1-4 was already out, or you toss the 6 pair and you wait to keep this 4 pair for later in case if you need a fold. Okay. Yeah. That's fine so far. Just unfortunate that we haven't gotten into Tenpai. Okay. Actually, on this last turn, you could have tossed a 5 instead, because tossing the 5 later would be more scary. So you want to toss the scarier tile, which is the 5 first. Yeah, so once you're in this third row, you gotta start thinking about, well, at this third row, at this point in the game, you should just keep going for it because it's harder to fold than it is to push forward into the draw, because you don't want to pay out the person for not being in Tenpai. Okay, so you are hard folding, which is fine, totally fine. It doesn't seem like you're really getting anything. Yeah, there's nothing that the left player tossed that you could take either. Okay, good choice.
脳天
Yeah.
次のチャンスをじっと待ちましょう
Okay, next hand you'd have one Yaku here. But it was cut out once already, so might be hard. This is a really good shape already. You have 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. And then you have one pair here and one pair here. At the same time, you have 5 pairs. You could go 7 pairs at this point, or you can just go a normal hand because you have a Ipeko right here. And that makes you question. This has 2 Han, sorry. 2 Han. And this has 1 Han if you open it. Oh no, you skipped it already. Very good. Ooh, door tiles. Okay, it was cut out already. Okay. Is that the better play? At this point, you could just cut the 6 and keep the pair. So if you cut the 6 and then let's say you drew a 3 or a 5, then you would be in tenpai waiting on, this is dead, but you'll be waiting on a 1, which is that's pretty bad. Yeah, you get into tenpai, but you only have 1 held weight, which is not that great. So maybe you made the right choice. Yeah, you made the right choice for a better tenpai weight. Okay. This one. And then maybe this one, yeah. Or this one, and you go half flush. Honestly, I would go half flush. Oh, I still think this is a better cut first. Because you want to, in case if you do go half flush. Yeah, and you're going half flush. Absolutely, yep. Yeah, and you're in tenpai in the first row. Very good. This hand is worth 3 Han. And let's see if you get it.
Sim.
Yeah, no. Okay, that's just poor luck. But so far you're doing pretty good. Nothing really, no wrong moves really. First cut 9 or 1 because West gives you a potential Yaku. This red also gives you a Yaku. Okay, so far it's fine. Good shape here. We can wait on a 5 or an 8. This one is extra. This is awkward because they both share a 7. So you need potentially 2 7s, which has very bad probabilities. So if you have to cut, start cutting these two. Okay, so far you're still fine. One shape, 2 shape, 3 shape, 4 shape, 5 shape. This is extra, but it's also the Dora. So you gotta make the choices soon. Do you want to keep this or do you not want to keep this? Okay, good. You drew something that can use it. So now you have to find your pair. This, you either cut this and make this your pair. Well, you have this as your pair. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 shapes. Yeah, I guess if you have 2 door, at this point you can even take, yeah, you go Tanya out, just cut this and start calling. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Not sure about this one. Not sure about cutting this 8 because you already have the 7 8. You might as well keep it and wait for the 6. And you already cut the 7 once, and this 6 is extra, so you should have cut one of these. You were, are you trying to fold? I guess you're trying to fold because they call it, but you have 3 Doras and Tanya. That's a Mangan. Well, close to Mangan. But okay, I can respect that. I can respect that. Yeah, so you're still pushing. You just guarantee yourself the safer tile. Two, yep.
No 点。次のチャンスをじっと待ちましょう。
Okay, good fold. Okay. Unexpected. 1 shape, 2 shape, 3 shape, maybe a 4th somewhere here, and then this is useless. Okay, let's see. 1 shape, 2 shape, 3 shape, 4 shape, 5 shape, and 1 floating. So this you could still use, right? As a 2-5 and then a 5-8. Not the best because they, again, these 4 tiles, they share a 5, which makes it harder. But still, they're pretty good because they have double-sided weight. Good draw. Interesting. I might have kept the 3-4 and gotten rid of one of the 9s because I like to wait with Pinfu. So if you draw 7, you have to break up one of your pairs, which makes this awkward. If you draw another 8 or a 9, then you lose the Pinfu. So that's something that I consider, and that I would toss one of these. Okay, so you're folding. Okay, yeah. My reactions are delayed because I can't hear the Ricci. I can't hear the Ricci call, so I noticed the Ricci a little late. Okay, so you're just folding. That's fine. You're still kind of close to Tenpai.
Tenpai. 上がれなくてちょっぴり残念だったわね。
You got it to Tenpai. Everyone's in Tenpai. Nice. So let's see. So right now you're close to last place. So, and you are doing well by folding. You're kind of staying alive, but you're not really winning yet. But we will see. You'll probably get a big hand somewhere. This is the toss. Okay, they immediately took it. You're close. You're quite close. Ooh, interesting draw. So yeah, you're 1 from Tenpai. Depending on what you draw. Yeah, okay, there you go. The 6-9 weight, okay. Well, this, you know, the left player is in a... They're probably in Tenpai. They're definitely in Tenpai, right? They possibly have a half flush. Very likely have a half flush. They possibly could have a Mangan. And they're dealer, so that's 12,000 points. So the good news is you are holding a lot of the circle tiles. Is this a little risky? Yeah, it is, especially if they have, you know, the green dragon too. But it is, you know, you're very close to last place. You might as well try to push.
Done.
Yeah, nice. But the weight was really bad. That's the thing. The weight for this was, you know, how many tiles are left? There's 1 9 and there's 2 6s, so there's only 3 possible tiles that you can win off, and then he just happens to draw that one. Yeah. So a bit of luck, but yeah. He actually had all triplets, which is still 2 Han. So he still would have had 4 Han, yep. Ooh. Yeah, I'm making it all Pure straight, pure straight. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can cut the 6, you can cut the 9. Either one's fine. 5 was cut once too. Gotta be careful of the right player though. Yeah. Lucky draws. Okay, and you are in Ricci. Yeah, I would Ricci. I would Ricci because potential pure 6 or pure straight for the 6. Cut once, cut twice actually. So there's 2 6 left, and you know, 3 3 and 2 3s left.
Done.
And you get the Ipatsu. Okay, really big hand. Let's see. I feel like they either greeted or they made a mistake. Yeah, so they were in tenpai with waiting for a 5-8, and they happened to draw the 7. So you know, the 6 that you need, 1 6 here and 1 6 here. So the chances of you drawing the 6s were pretty low, but you know, the left player just happens to draw another Dora tile, and he didn't want to risk tossing it, so he tossed a 6, which happens. And this was also waiting on 5-8. Wow, wow. Yeah, again, I think quite some luck going on, but you're doing pretty good. Well, we have 2 doors in our hand. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 is safe. We can hold on to this 9 for a bit. What is the shape gonna look like? We also have 5 pairs, so we might go for 7 pairs. You know, if we draw another one, might as well. We cut the 5 because they call Ricci. Okay. Because you're trying to play safe. Okay. Ooh. Is this a greedy move? Calling a pong on the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this was a greedy move because getting all triplet is much harder than getting 7 pairs. Because now you're going to rely on other people. So after you make this pong, suddenly you're waiting for someone to give you 1 more 9 or 1 more 6. So you need someone to give you 2 more tiles. And the 7 needs to be able to go safely, which it might because someone plays a 4. Okay, you're just here to cut this.
Okay.
I mean, you were, you know, you had, I think you had the lead at that point, right? Yeah, you're leading the game by a lot. You had no need to take any risk that game. And you are playing more on the defensive side, mostly, which is good. And that is how you climb. Yeah, so for the rest of the game, you know, because of the point difference, you can just cruise through. Just don't take any risk. And just, if you can win a hand with 1 hand, just take that. If you can't, just fold. Good shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one of these. You probably just take the white and get the fastest hand you can. Okay. Ooh, the Ricci on the 7. Maybe not the best move. Maybe not the best move because you don't have to take this risk. You are in first place by a lot. You do not have to take this risk. You could simply just break up this pair, call the pawn on the white, and wait on a 6 or a 9. Calling Ricci and waiting on a 7. So this is what? This is Ricci only, right? This hand is worth 1 Han if you don't get lucky. Yeah, no, I don't think this was worth. Oh, and you drew it. Wow. Yeah, so I think you have really amazing luck this match, but again, doesn't mean that it was the right play. You did not have to take a Ricci risk at all, because imagine if someone else called Ricci as well, and then you drew the tile that was in the 7 and you tossed it, and then they got a Mangan off you. Now suddenly you are possibly fighting for first place, right? They could get 33,000 and you lose to 32,000, and now you're fighting for first place. So yeah. Okay, let's see. One. So your pair's in here, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Oh. Yep, we're folding again because they called Ricci. 9 is also safe against everybody. 2 is safe, yep. Good. Good folding. Yeah, this is a perfect Ishan 10 actually. Yep, perfect Ishan 10. So there's a very high chance you get Ricci Pinfu, 2 Doras. Yeah, that's almost Mangan. And yep, we are folding because they called Ricci.
No.
Yeah, good job. I don't think there's much to really criticize. Your tile efficiency looks good. You fold pretty well. I don't think you didn't feed any hand. Yeah, you didn't lose a single deal in. Yeah, you folded this hand. You got pretty lucky with some of the hands, though, especially the one with the 6, the one where we got a pure straight. That was quite the luck. Yeah, so this hand, would I have done it though? Yeah, I would have called Ricci, absolutely. And then, was it the round before this one? No. Yeah, I forget which hand it was where you had another 8899, and then I was just saying that you would cut the 9s or the 8s unless if you were folding. I think maybe you were folding, but I probably caught it when I was looking at it earlier. This is a good hand. Was it this hand? I don't think so. Yeah, you got into 10 pi, which is good. You got into a Ricci, yep. And you won off of this one. Yeah, this was a big hand. I was saying for this hand, I probably wouldn't have called the 8. Yeah, they tossed the 8. Yeah, you're out of safe tiles. You call this 8, and then if you're gonna push, you have to toss this, and you have to toss this. Your alternative is to pass up on this, and then you can toss both of them as well, or you try to draw into another pair, and then you push with this 3. So you push this 3 anyways. Again, you don't have to take any risk. You could just fold, right? You could just toss the 2 pairs of Dora as well, because those were likely your only safe tiles, maybe the 9s. Yeah, lucky sumo. You didn't have to take this risk again, this Ricci. You could just toss. You could just pong the white and toss these out. Yeah, you keep the 6, 6, 7, 8, and then you toss these out. Yep. Yeah, that sums it up. Your tile efficiency is pretty good, and you know how to fold pretty well. So yeah, no problems. Not much advice to give except for those few little things. But yeah, good luck climbing the ladder. Yeah, that's it.